Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4 Dithmarschen. Chat agrees with me. We just realized that Jimmy in chat has made a horrible mistake and forgotten to remind us to change our idea cost reduction religious bonus after we finish the last idea group. So hashtag blame Jimmy. It's a real thing. Those rebels, for example, we could have dealt with that with our religion. I mean, Jimmy, WTF, mate. All right, we're going to manpower recovery. Let's turn off dev costs as well, and we'll go with probably discipline. Chat's being really mean now to Jimmy. People are saying no one likes you, Jimmy. All right, we also decided that we're gonna do some cheese strat. So we're gonna grab like, whoa, but you stay grouped by type. Something going on with this. We want to go down to like a 32 stack. That's reasonable. We want to grab our best siege dude, which is Demon Brun, and we're going to use cheese. Actually, for now, let's use Electring because he's faster maneuver. Let's have this stack hang back and go to our capital. They're going to party, and by party, oh, there's a merc in there. Ronk. Grab that merc. What is that? Okay. Could we please put the damaged infantry at the top? Thank you. So we're going to use some cheese strat to fix this thing. We're gonna have this guy do some drill so we can get our manpower back. I think we do need to slacken at least once just so that we have the ability to reinforce the artillery while we're in combat. If you're gonna slacken standards, then what you should do is take the time to turn on local manpower increase first. It does take a whole year to turn it off again, but the click was going to give us, what, I think it was 9,120. Now look what it gives us. That's a whole 1,000 extra manpower. Is it worth the extra state maintenance? Probably not. I don't know. But it scales. It'll just it's a thing you can do. Probably makes more impact when you have low autonomy, or if you have the noble's estate still, which we don't. All right, so in preparation for cheese, we're going to get military access from Provence. France desires no land here. Ah, okay, never mind. Maybe this isn't going to work. They've occupied some stuff. Interesting. Garrison's pretty weak here. Maybe we just go after that. Maybe we're not using cheese. I'm gonna feel bad if we don't get to use cheese now. I wanted cheese. Cheese is delicious. Looks like no cheese for now. Sorry. We must prepare for the cheese. Wait, he's retreating. Alright, cheese is possible. Wait. Go to Ruslan. Let's just see. Maybe he wants to just, you know, bail on it. Alright, we get to be the defender against the Spains in the... Yeah, okay, sure. Spanish tercios what? Does he have it? Shock damage received. I don't see shock damage received. In fact, actually, the more I think about it, I don't think shock damage received even shows up anywhere. I just think it's impossible to know. Unless you're doing the math on the combat casualties or something. Okay, so the cheese is that we want to just go straight to the capital. So let me see if I can remember how to do this. First, we're going to say, hey, France, I really want this land. Then he should transfer it to us. Thank you, France. It's really nice of you. Now we want to get black flagged. So we're going to go over to here. Poland just pieced out. We transfer this to us because this now is controlled by us, which means that we can get unblack flagged there. So we're going to go to Provence. We're gonna come back out of Provence. Then we're gonna say, hey, Provence, was just kidding. I don't actually want military access there. It was a joke. I made it funny. Then we're going to go back into Provence. We're going to get black flagged. Unfortunately, the Spain's being there is ruining everything. So, crap, we already have access there because of someone else. So, didn't work. We have to find someone where we don't have access. Montferrat. A ferret man. We need him to stop defending this location. This is annoying. I want cheese. I want to just go for the cheese. Damn it. Alright, it's time for tech anyway. Cat, what are you doing? Stop that. Better infantry. We're in a defensive position. We can just recover morale for a little bit. No point really in converting this land. We're still Defender of the Faith. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, and we're just gonna get black flagged, and we're gonna see if we can do our cheese. Requires a black flagged army. Alright, I believe cheese is now possible, although he's making it pointless because he's just knocking down all the forts. So he doesn't want this land, so we can ask him to transfer this to us as well. So here's the trick. In order to get unblack flagged, at this point, we need to go into land that we control directly, which is right here. If we go here, we'll get unblack flagged. We're currently black flagged. Therefore, we're able to issue movement commands that we shouldn't be able to issue, right? If we were not black flagged, because of the zone of control of this fort and this fort, we would get stuck. We can't say to go here. But because we're black flagged, we can. So I can say go there. Now naturally, if we go through this land, we will become unblack flagged along the way. However, there's a second step to this. If we just do this, then we will get here, we will get unblack flagged, and then upon entering the zone of control of the fort, it's gonna recalculate and say, hey, hold on, you're not allowed to do that. That's illegal. So you're not allowed to make this move. Therefore, you get stopped. But if you shift Q to say, I want you to actually go back to the location where we're getting unblack flagged, then the game doesn't check. It just says, oh, you're going from where you are to where you're supposed to be. And actually, off the top of my head, I can't remember if it's like controlled provinces or owned provinces. So just in case, we'll shift Q all the way to Calais. And now we're just gonna go zone of control. What? Zone of control, what? What is a zone of control even? Ready? Here they come. The army. It's unblack flagged. It's marching. It's continuing to march. Zone of control. What? 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 Surprise! We're on your capital. Stop moving. Siege. All the barrage. Boom. And that, as Flory and I also like to call it, is paratrooping. So there, we have his capital. We shall transfer it to France. Nah, we'll hold on to it. Let's go take La Mancha. This, I use this, I didn't actually use it, but I did show it in the multiplayer campaign with Stijo and Lambert and Zippy. And I like just bypassed all of Lambert's forts. Spend money to gain lots of monarch points. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what the other option was, but that's what I want. Let's make sure that we got our... Oh no, our 4 siege pip guy's gone. That's sad. Archmill, I think you need to leave the front, the back lines. Let's have our leader drill. We'll bring Archmill up. We're 93 army tradition. Our ruler has morale of armies -5, unfortunately, but he is a 666 now. We're looking forward to making him into our king. Can you keep Seville? What do you mean, like, keep it to control it myself? I think our goal is to just knock Portugal out of the war next. Probably should have transferred that to our march. Do that here. We'll go after this. These armies are actually both small enough that we're gonna double back and overrun them both for free kills. You're gonna be there on the 17th. We can be gone way before that. Königsberg. Königsberg. What? Where the hell's that? What is Caribus doing over on Königsberg? I mean... Yeah, we're drilling in the war. Is my march still too big? No, I think we're good. He's at 88. We're at 398, so he's less than 25% of our size. I did a bunch of development to catch him up. So he gets discounts to maintenance, he gets increased force limit multiplier. He's completely out of manpower, actually. He can field 14 troops. Not bad off 88 development, 6 provinces. France has called for a crusade against the Ottomans. France is the Curia controller, evidently. You know, maybe we should do these conversions just because we can try to get to the 10 province count. That seems reasonable. Give it back to France? Right, thanks. I don't actually want this. Good call. There we go. Portugal's out. Let's see. Just out of curiosity, our war enemies... Spain's income. 35 ducats from taxes, 16 ducats from trade. Making all of his trade income here, right? Looks like he's also collecting in Genoa. I think that this province is worth so much that we should just go siege down Sevilla. In fact, that 15 stack has no leader, and we have a 3-6 terrifying man. Why don't we see if maybe we can stack wipe that before he can reinforce? It's entirely possible. Yeah, but Caribus is no longer hostile to us, so not really that worried about it. We have gained manpower again. We're not at our force limit. I feel like composition-wise, we're pretty infantry heavy right now, but we're also not super great economically. We're paying a lot for forts right now. Why is that? Apparently, somebody did a thing down here. Here, France, you pay for that. Are we going to go monarchy before or after the first achievement? I think we're going monarchy right now. We're already at 34 Republican tradition. We're re-electing over and over. We intend to... If this fight doesn't go well, it's going to just be bad, but I think that we'll be able to stack wipe this before he can get there. Oh, easily. And then he won't even try to reinforce. Siege Sevilla? Yeah. I gotta turn off this manpower edict again. In hindsight, I don't think that was actually worth the click. Basically gave us... Essentially gave us 1,000 manpower for 6... We were paying like 6 ducats a month. Without all of it on, we're paying 3. So call it 3 ducats a month. 36 ducats for 1 manpower, that's worse than a merc. So, in hindsight, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's transfer this stuff to France. Maybe we'll hold on to the gold mine just because we do get paid slightly. France doesn't care really about any land, so... That's true. There was a small amount of passive manpower gen, but we're at 380 now. Monthly, so... I think we do want to keep training up regular infantry still. Just want to make sure that we are getting our professionalism back up. But he's on tech 11 to our tech 12. I think we can just go stack wipe this army as well. Elexorin's just too strong. Let's just go kill him, and hopefully we can get this war over. It's costing us longer. We're just sitting in this war for no real reason. Elexorin, you're a beast, man. There it is. French War for Independence. Spain grants independence. Spain cedes Firenze. God. Cedes Firenze to Milan. Dithmarschen suffers 22 aggressive expansion. Gee, thanks, France. Well, I mean, Milan grew. I guess that's nice. France is independent. France is our ally. We have 21 favors with France. His opinion of us is not that great. But... Okay, so the next thing I think we're doing is going after Breda. Yeah, Milan finally has a fort, a real fort. That's funny. Our ships are apparently not even protecting trade right now. Let's definitely get them protecting trade. Let's see if we can get rid of this heavy. I still don't want it. Most likely, I'm expecting France to... Oh, okay, he didn't even rival England. Maybe we could... In some weird universe, maybe it's possible for us to stay friends with both. I think we pretty much decided we want to just choose one or the other. And it's probably France, right? Just based on the fact that... England has a force limit of 72. France has a force limit of 176. France recovers 2,000 manpower. England recovers 700. Won't France join the Catholic side of the League War? Maybe. There's no reason to fabricate claims on a country if you're going to use return conquest, return core. The reason I'm spying on them is for siege ability stacking. Having a 100 spy network gives us 20% siege ability, which stacks with our 41, giving us a total of like 63% siege ability. That's the main reason we're spying, not for claims. Okay, so we need to release our new subjects. In the interest of keeping France friendly, I do think that we're just gonna ditch England. I think that France is the better ally. So, sorry England, we don't like you anymore. Probably rival us now. Okay, so that gives us 2 extra relationship slots. And we can pick up a 3rd relationship if we want to spend a military point per month, which I usually would say that converting a military point into a diplo point is a good trade. Because I think that military points are the least valuable in single-player EU4 of all three monarch points. So we're going to turn this on. We don't necessarily need to run this policy if we want the monarch points. We could turn this one off and only turn it on when we need it, but it's easy to forget about it. So, right, that's the other thing, is we were hoping to maybe wait till we're a monarchy. Shoot. If we wait till we're a monarchy to release them, then they will be monarchies. Which is better for us because we can do royal marriages. Yeah, and we should also wait for the missionaries just because we want the credit for the conversions. I guess we're just still sitting on the stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have turned that on yet. Put this off for now. It's entirely possible that we're going to get a bunch of like alliance offers and stuff because we have so many relationships free. Pennsylvania's declared independence. Cool. I've never understood why Kiev spawns over here. All their cores are over here. Ruthenian culture is over here. Like, it just seems weird to me. If you convert, they will form Kurland and Prussia. Convert what? Convert the religion? We are converting. We're converting Osel and Akiri right now, mostly because I want the conversions credit for this 10 out of 10. Our power projection has slipped. We need to do something to a rival. We don't have... I don't think I've been diligent about my embargoes or my insults. We have a truce with Venice. We have a truce with Denmark. We don't have our truce with Burgundy, so let's scornfully insult Burgundy, and I think we just declare war on Burgundy. Because we need Breda anyway. Sorry, I just thought of something really evil. France kind of wants this land. You know how I said a while back, you should never trust an Arumba ally? We could do something cheesy. We could, for example, make a massive coalition form against France. Entirely possible. Right? Could we? The integrated Brabant. Let me think for a second if it's possible. The way that you do it, I think we need to have multiple people that would surrender. That France wants the clay from. We don't have a claim on Savoy. No, I don't think we could. Oh, he inherited them. Okay. Well, we need Breda. We want to form the Netherlands sometime in the next few years. It's the only thing stopping us. It will kick us out of the Empire, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we just declare and we just take the land. We don't need France's help. I'm the only option. The fact that the Burgundian capital's not in the Dutch region, I think means that it still can spawn from these Dutch provinces, from Breda specifically. I believe the Netherlands could spawn from right here. We were looking at the files the other day, but I'm not really sure. Demand territory? He's not gonna accept. Especially on very hard, they don't give a shit. They don't care how strong you are. They're like, oh, you want land? Too bad. Wow. I'm gonna demand territory this way. How's that sound? Ooh, artillery combat ability, fancy. Might as well try to spy on him a little bit if we can. We still need to rebuild the Navy. Navy got really damaged, so let's just queue up, you know, all of the ships. Oh no! It's been a long time since I played E4 and needed my macro clicker, but this computer doesn't actually have my macro clicker button. Crap. I need to fix that. I need my click macro. It's like super ultra important, man. Who else joined? Cleaves did? Okay. I guess rather than focusing entirely on him, we should probably knock out Cleaves first. Just take his capital. This fort shouldn't last too long. Got a 6 bonus. We only have 3 artillery there. Antwerp and Foul. Let's get that transferred to Switzerland. I want Archmill to lead that, and I want this guy to be here. Eh? Something got converted? Okay, well. Not really gonna worry about religion. They can believe whatever they want to believe. It's fine with me. Treaty of Tacos. That's a nice treaty. Provence has now also declared war upon Burgundy. They cite reconquest. Burgundy has only 8,000 infantry. We stack wiped the majority of his troops. We've got 24-day siege ticks on this guy. Basically just trying to knock down this fort ASAP. Since we can't get the inland bonus to 6, let's pull... Go down to like a 14, 110. Pull these guys off and have them get ready to help out with the Siege of Liège. Want military access through my ally. Darn thing is flashing at me in the corner of my eye. I don't like it. Alright, so this guy, we don't really care about at all. We just want money and war ups. We just want to keep the truce short, but get economic benefit from the war. So let's just knock him down. Again, this is one of the reasons why I love subjects. The fact is, I'm able to just siege them out faster than they can siege me out, and they get distracted by my subjects. I don't have to worry about it. Like, they're not going to threaten my land, not going to threaten my prosperity. They can't beat me at a siege race, yet they always seem to try. They are making progress on this, which is annoying. Also, I think I'm gonna just turn the leader siege policy back on again. I want that siege ability. I'm willing to spend the monarch points for it. It's only 3 days per tick, but it is very significant. Levies, what are you doing up there? You silly goose. Apparently we have too many Diplo points. Okay, so money war ups from the secondary participant. Knock him out. And then we'll go over here and work on this. This is part of the Empire. The Emperor does hate us. So if we're going to demand this, I think aggressive expansion is totally fine now, but we need to find another war. Oh, General Alexarin just died. He had a long and good life. It's time, I think, for the next generation to take over. But not yet. Yep, we're ahead of time on tech. We've got 99.4 tradition. We can roll 7 to 18 with 3 guaranteed. So we're rolling 10 to 21. It's probably time to roll about 6 generals or so and keep the best. Maybe only 4. Depends on how well we roll. So I guess, yeah, let's do that now. Let's roll. And then... All right. 7 to 18. We're gonna go with Tweenus. Tweenus 12. Is your tweenus 12? It's a good number for a tweenus. All right, so yeah, what do we got? 6623. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're rolling at least 2. How many pips is that? That's 6 plus 6 plus 5, so 17. It's pretty upper edge. I mean, I want another 3 or 4 siege pip guy, preferably. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we got to stick with the theme now. Genital jousting, another great name. I think that they made that into a video game, didn't they? Apparently, genital jousting is not very popular in the spheres we walk in. 5 plus 7, 12. That's really bad, man. Like, it's only 2 above the bottom. All right, next. We'll go with, it's hard, chat. Chat's moving fast. Genital jousting just says, damn it. Let's go with Illuminati. Illumatic. That's an interesting play on Illuminati, I think. Is it not maybe related to Illuminati? Another awful roll. 8 plus 3, 11. That's amazing. Are you guys trying to get to the bottom, to 10? Is that the game plan here? All right, now I need someone who's equally on the other side of the scale. Come on, 21 pips. 21. All right, Mr. Jimmy Gats. Jimmy, I'm going to give you an opportunity to make up for the fact that you forgot to tell us earlier about ideas. Yes, that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's what, 17? Still not 21. All right, well, that's as good as we can do, I guess. Did we actually get anyone who's like 19 or 20 or 21? Not really. I'll do one more. One more. And it shall be... Furious Sheep. Furious Sheep. Oh my god. It's actually a 10 pip general. On a scale of 10 to 21, you rolled 10. Alright, well, immediately executed. Next up, we'll sort by siege pips. Illuminatic, I'm sorry, but you don't make the grade. Your shock pip's too low. You don't offer siege or maneuver. Beyond that, I mean, genital jousting, you're never going to be used in combat, but you're a decent maneuver siege guy, so we'll keep you around, and I think we'll stay 1 over the limit because we're going to see someone die soon. We might also consider getting rid of the admiral if we're desperate for military points. But man, some of those rolls were pretty bad. Trenchfoot will roll a 5 pip. Siege, you promise? I'll roll 1 more Trenchfoot. Promise? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you don't roll 5 siege pips? If not, ban him? How about not a ban? How about a timeout? How about we time out for like half hour? Just do it. I'm just gonna click the button and I'm gonna look at the chat screen and see what you guys' response is. Is it any good? Ban him. Commit Sudoku. Rip. F. Oh well. 4 pip? Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. 4, 5, 6, 4. But you promised, man. You freaking promised. 19 pips. You actually, I think, are the best guy we've rolled, but you promised 5. So... you wouldn't have done it? I think you need a timeout. It's only fair. And genital jousting, I think we're gonna have to kill you. Sorry, buddy. I mean, now that we have Trenchfoot, who I have to say I'm pretty pleased with, but still. All right, let's get Trenchfoot in charge. We want to get him a trait soon. And we're overcommitting. We're suffering attrition we don't need to, which is sort of unfortunate. And we gotta go back to the age-old problem, which is that our subjects suck at sieges. So they have 43-day siege ticks, but we're good at sieges. So please all leave and then go back to doing things. Apparently Provence was here first. Whoops. I just gave up control of that siege instead. It's not really what I meant to do, but okay. If Trenchfoot picks up a siege trait, I'll be pretty darn happy. Trenchfoot, you're here right now. You've only got 1 artillery. I don't know of any way to influence it. Support the war effort, gain 1 stab, even though we already have positive 3. Holy crap, we're at a 30-minute episode. Whoops. Land maintenance -10. Gain manpower. That seems pretty reasonable right now. Amsterdam's. You don't care about naval corrupt stuff. Yep, so Provence got control of that. That's unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. Let's give half of these guys to him. It's a lot of dudes. Okay, we're down to 20 Republican tradition. I believe the real bad events that trigger the monarchy happen at below 20. Hey, there we go. Republican tradition debated. We need a king! It's time for king. King Pensionary Henning Boy. King Pensionary Henning Boy. That's his name, Henning Boy. Alright, Henning Boy. Why don't you go up that way? Königsberg. Kind of expensive to convert. Osel, Slesvig. I guess we want to convert Königsberg though, right? Make them, well, we can enforce religion on them later. We don't need to convert this now. That's too much gold. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Why are we not a thing yet? Go to Utrecht with that army. Let's have this army go to here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then to Den Haag. Alright, I need to take a break so I can find a war to hide our stuff. And also it's been 40 minutes. Oops. So, alright, see you guys in the next episode if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, I'll see you in a second on Twitch. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.